So let's say you've decided to decline the district rostered Google Classroom that was provided to you Monday morning and restore your trimester 1 Google Classroom. So you'll need to make a couple of minor changes, of course. These ellipses are not necessary anymore. You can just go right into the Google Classroom itself. If you need to change the name, and you probably did not name it with trimester 1, but if you need to change the name, come over here to the gear in the upper right-hand corner and just simply change it right here in this first rectangle. I'm just going to remove my try 1 and save in the upper right-hand corner. More importantly, you'll need to check your membership. You will know if you have any new students or if you've lost any students in the transition from trimester 1 to trimester 2. Here I can see I have my old classroom with my co-teachers, and then down here I have a student who I need to remove because she is no longer in my class. To remove a student, I simply click on the box to the left of the name of the student, move my cursor up into this Actions area, tap that, and choose Remove. You'll be asked to confirm, and there we go. Now, in order to add students, you have a couple of options. There's a couple of new ones, I should say. So first, I'm going to go to Mr. Head and Shoulders on this same page. People, Students, Mr. Head and Shoulders. When I tap him, I get a pop-up. And I can see my first option. This first option is to copy this link right here by tapping on the icon that says copy link. Now that link is on my digital clipboard, and I can simply paste that in an email or a communication to my student in Aries Communications, either way. So Control V is how you paste something. And again, I can take this link and paste it into an email or Aries Communication to my student. When I do that and the student gets the email, he or she is automatically in my classroom. There's nothing else he or she needs to do. Another way to get a student into your room, a new student into your room ASAP, is to simply enter the student's full email. And so I'm going to enter the username of the student, followed by @stu.chino. And now wait, it looks like it's just going to finish this for me, but it's not. So be careful. It's just stopped right here at Chino. It's just following along. So make sure you type in the entire thing. There we go. Now this is the entire email address for the student. I click to choose and then tap invite. So that is how you can both remove and invite a student. And you got two ways to invite. And of course, there's always the old-fashioned way. It's not really old-fashioned, but there is the other way with the meet code. And to remind you where that is, I'm sorry, not meet code, join code. Up here, you find that gear again, where we change the name of the classroom. Scroll down just a little bit, and I can see that I've got a class code. That's the code that a student can enter when he or she is trying to join your class. This code is entered after he or she has tapped on the plus sign. I'll demo that in a second. So if you just want to share the meet code, the onus is on the student at that point to join your class. The other two ways, you pretty much put him in your class. I've highlighted the code, Control C to copy. And then if I were going to send this in an email or send this in a class dojo communication to a parent or communicate this on Aries Communications, all I would do is Control V and it would paste this code. Once a child, or once a student, pardon me, has this code, he or she joins the class from his dashboard by tapping on that plus sign in the upper right-hand corner, choosing Join Class. He has no choice except for Join Class. And then right here where it says Class Code, Control V, and there it is. the student then just taps join, and he or she is then in your classroom.